How's everybody doing today? Me and Munch are here, like always. Ouch. Motherfucker, I wish when you jump down you wouldn't jump. Oh, you want that. Hey, Lisa, I just started and Munch wants a treat, so you get to see the treat process right off the bat. Let me see, what kind of treat are you gonna get today? Meat stick! All right, come here. Sit down. Sit up. All right, you're gonna work for it. Don't move. All right, sorry you didn't get to see me put it up on his nose, but there's Munch doing his munchy trick for you. Doing his sitting up, beg position, treat on nose, waiting for the command. Okay, good boy. Munch tricks. Got to do a Munch trick. He expects it every time now. I started doing it. I created a monster. Let's take a hit right off the bat. You got your green tobacco ready? Let's do this. And I'm smoking animal cookies again. I did have Thai Kush yesterday. I've been swapping back and forth, and it's been keeping me really fucking stoned. All right. I'm going to try to keep this short today, so let's jump right into the news and get it done, shall we? Greta Thunberg. I'm sure you've all seen her. The 16-year-old girl who's got Asperger's. She's done some TED Talks, and she's very big about the environment, and she's got some ideas about climate change, and some assholes decided to call what she had a mental illness. What a fucking bag of dicks they are. And I'm not going to mention names. We'll just say it was mainstream news. Yup. They said that her mental illness makes it so that she can't see correctly what's going on in the world, blah, blah, blah. Look, I admire the fact that she's getting out and voicing her opinions. I'm not too fond of her actual solutions. They're not very good. Let's face it, she's 16 years old. She doesn't really know how the world works. She's got some ideas. That's wonderful. So she's got Asperger's. My daughter's a high-functioning autistic. Big deal. Don't attack them for their illness. If you want to go against Greta, go ahead, but go against her opinions and what she talks about. Don't go after her personally. That's just a shit move. You're just a pile of garbage if you go after somebody like that. That's fucked up. Dems plan to take the money, tax the rich to pay for everything. I've done a video on this in the past, and I can't remember the numbers to be quite honest, but if you took all the money from all the rich people, just took it from them, not taxing a little bit of it, just taking it. What the fuck do I got? Oh, anyway, if you took all their money, if you didn't just tax it, if you took it all, it wouldn't pay for everything for very long. I can't remember how long it is, but it's not long enough. It's only like 3 years, I think. And just by taxing them, we're going to pay for everything magically. It's not going to work. The Democrats keep repackaging this idea of taxing the rich to pay for everything, and it's not going to work. It just won't work. We can't get here from there. Jesus Christ, they need to let go of that bone. They really do. I watched Eric and Steve earlier today. Like always, I always watch them. I turn on Sessions because I want to go live, but I always end up watching some videos from Eric and Steve, and I end up getting really fucking stoned. And then I want to do my live feed, and then it's hard for me to do my live feed. I have to stay with the paper because I can't remember shit because I'm so fucking stoned. Anyway, I love Sessions. How to spot fake news. Now, I've been thinking about this, and one of the biggest glaring things I've seen to spot fake news, to make it really fucking easy, do they play a video with sound and everything, the entire video, and then say, well, you saw it, that's how it is? Or do they play cherry-picked clips with no sound and then tell you what's going on? Right off the bat, that's a huge red flag waving in your face. If they're not willing to show you the clip and play the audio along with it, instead they'd rather cherry pick it and tell you what happened, there's a good chance they're fucking lying. The Dems have gone so extreme that they are actually drawing votes from Democrats. The Dems have gone so extreme that Trump is actually drawing votes from Democrats, because there's Democrats that are more moderate that actually are now right-leaning, and they think that the fractured left is fucked. Well, they are. They're fucked in the head. They're crazy. Do you hear some of the things they're offering? It's impossible. It's impossible. It really is. And it's wrapped up in all, and they're all wrapped up in Twitter and Facebook, and they're losing ground quickly to Republicans who are dealing in real life. You know, the Democrats are all in Twitter and Facebook, and they can't understand why they're losing ground. Well, Twitter and Facebook is not real. I mean, get it through your head. It is not real. The people, what goes on in Twitter and Facebook is a hypercosm of a group of people in an isolation tank, okay? That's all it is. It's not real. Ukraine to reopen the probe into Hunter Biden. Well, the Dems wanted to call Trump into a collusion thing again in a conspiracy. Well, it turns out that, yeah, I mean, it's not a good thing that Trump called another country and asked them to investigate an American. I get that. Is it illegal? No. However, what Hunter and Joe Biden did may have been. We're going to find out. The Democrats called on him on this. They called him out. And Hunter Biden and Joe Biden are going to be the ones under the gun on this, because Hunter Biden is the one that fucked up and Joe Biden is the one that tried to use his power to get him out of trouble. They're losing this war, man, bad. And there are some, I'm on my last page, there are some news factions out there that say that Trump wants to be impeached. And you might say, well, why would he do that? Well, he wants the fight to be impeached. I don't think he wants to be impeached. Here's the deal. Everybody's screaming about that transcript to Ukraine and saying there's conspiracy and collusion again, and it's all Russia, Russia, Russia 2.0, okay? He knows what's in that transcript. He is pushing them to the edge. He is really egging them on for a fight. Now, why would somebody do that? If you're holding all the cards and you know what the cards are, wouldn't you go ahead and push? I think he knows what's in that transcript. He's pushing them to impeach him. And that way, when he beats them again by throwing out the transcript and it turns into a nothing burger, once again, the Democrats looked fucking horrible, stupid, fanatical, crazy, okay? I think this is what he wants. I think they're going to fall right into his trap. And I can't believe I'm saying this about Trump, because that means that that motherfucker's smarter than I thought he would be. Because he's really planning this out. This is not just a fucking one level trap. This is like a 3-tier fucking deal here. I don't want Trump for a second term. Do you? I don't think there's any way around it. I'm not going to vote for him. I'll write in Tulsi Gabbard before I vote for him. And I'm not voting for any of those other Democrats. They're crazy. They want to give away medical, housing, food, land. They want to give it all away. It's impossible. It won't work. Let's take another hit. It's like the green technology and getting off of fossil fuels in just a couple of years. It's impossible. We don't have the technology, y'all. Yeah, we have ways to produce energy from wind and sun, solar and wind power. The problem is it's not always sunny and it's not always windy. So we need ways to store that energy, and that's where it fails. We do not have a good way to store energy. You need a good battery system. Right now, the largest battery in the world that Elon Musk built, that's like the size of a goddamn shopping mall, like 8 stories tall. If the power were to go out, that building could power a city, I think, for 3 hours. That's it. We don't have the technology to store electricity efficiently. We just don't. Fuck. It's horribly inefficient. Why do we use hydro? Because water is rather dependable. We can turn on and off the power as needed. We can't store energy. We have to make it as required. That's why nuclear works so good. We can turn it on and off as needed. All right. That's why coal and fuels that we can burn are so efficient. We can turn them on and off as needed. That is something we cannot do with wind and solar. Sometimes wind blows, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it's sunny, sometimes it's cloudy. There's no way to control it. That's the downside of it. Now, if we ever get the technology to store electricity efficiently, then we'd be on to something. All right. I don't think the future is in finding different kinds of power. I think it's being able to store it. If we can store it, we got it made. We got her dick, baby. All right, let's take another hit. I hope everybody's having a good day. I hope things go your way. I hope you don't get that speeding ticket. I hope you get that raise. You can't love everybody. Let's try not to hate. I'm going to go ahead and shut this down. I got high as fuck. I hope you guys did too. You always remember you got to be 21 in a state where it's legal to smoke marijuana. If not, just don't do it. Let's be smart. I'll get to everybody in the comments afterwards. I'm too stupid to keep up. I think that's it, man. Peace. Stay high, bitches.